5 state parks, 1 national monument, 2.5 days.
Yes, that is how you do it. And just like that, we are at the end of the trail. My GoPro stopped working, but we are at the end of the trail. This was a 2-mile hike, and wow, that went really quick. So what's really nice about the hiking club trails, if I haven't said it before, is that most state parks in Minnesota are about an hour or two's drive from each other. So you can hit multiple state parks in one day, and that's what we're gonna do today. So next up, we are going to Fort Ridgely, and we are going to see as much as we can there and hopefully miss the storm today. But that's one more state park down and one more on the way today. So long, Kilen Woods State Park. Well, we made it to Fort Ridgely State Park, and I just realized that in our scurry of trying to get on the trail quick before the weather hits, I totally forgot my GoPro in the car. So I'm going to switch to some iPhone footage here, but starting on a very nice mowed grassy trail. Looks like they recently did a burn here on the prairie. That's what it looks like. And then let me see if I can get back here. In the distance you can see the fort, and yeah, we're on the trail. Walking on the prairie in the midday sun. At least we have a little bit of clouds to cover, but I think it's about 1 o'clock. Normally I like to hike in the morning, but yeah, this is a hot one. Hot and buggy, but beautiful. Whew. This is one hot, humid, buggy hike. Oofta. Man, bugs are out. I don't know if you can see this, but we are surrounded. It probably just looks like I'm pointing at the sky, but there are tons of dragonflies flying all around us, and we are thankful because they're eating the mosquitoes. Thank you, dragonflies. You're the best. A little windy. The storm is coming, but it feels really good. Hang on, little bee. You can do it. Look at that field of bulbs. I think we're getting ready to go back up a hill, but I wanted to pause for a second and just say how amazing this park is. In mid-August, the wildflowers are blooming and beautiful, and it's like walking through a wonderland. The section of trail we were just on is just magnificent. Just beautiful, beautiful flowers on both sides of the trail. Lovely, and totally made up for the bugs we saw earlier. We hiked the 2.6 mile hiking club trail, and the skies are looking a little cloudy up there. And so we're gonna go check out our campsite really quick. But right now, I'm standing on a bridge over the river, and we are getting ready to run up the trail. I have heard that this is very buggy, so we'll see what happens. We're staying at the walk-in campsites tonight and checking them out. Well, campsite number 1 didn't work out so well for us. It was like bug city. So we talked to the ranger, and the walk-in sites, I don't know, I want to say maybe a quarter mile, half mile in, up a big hill. They look really nice, but this park is very buggy right now. I don't know if it's the river, the stagnant air, or what. But we got another site. We're staying in good old 17 tonight. We'll see if that is any better, but the bugs are pretty thick here too, so wish us luck. far we see people with mosquitoes. So we're at the fort, decided to come up here. It's a little sunnier and obviously windy. There is no mosquito can survive the wind that we've got going on right now. We do have some severe weather forecasted for tonight, and so we're hoping that just blows over us. But it might be another night in the car like last weekend, so I'm hoping not. So the sign to the entry of this park kind of focuses on the attack on settlers, and this story talks about the land that was stolen from the Dakota people, and the fact that the Dakota people had become a minority in their own homeland because they were forced to live on reservations. So I think as we walk and talk through sacred places like this, you know, the story, the truth comes out, and we learn what really happened. Whew, I don't know if my last video recorded, but it's about 88 degrees. The storm is blowing in right behind us, as you can see. We're in a tornado warning, so we've got a building we can run into if we need to. We have a plan in place, but we're gonna just continue touring this historic site and learning about history. Whoa, I feel like there's a man here. Whoa, gotta go. Well, we had a very damp night here at campsite number 17. The bugs are epic, but we're right on the river, the Des Moines River. It's beautiful here, but we are all packed up. Campsite is restored back to its previous state, and we are getting ready to go to Blue Mounds State Park. See you there. Well, we just got to Blue Mounds State Park. We are at something called Eagle Rock Overlook. We're just getting ready to go up. We're about 2.5 miles from the main entrance to the park, but we're already seeing really great views, so we'll show you more. We made it to Blue Mounds State Park. It's a couple-hour drive. Took us a little longer to get here than we expected, but the weather is perfect, and we are super excited to hit this 6.2-mile hiking club trail, and we'll check in with you back on the trail shortly. Whew, we have had a very warm, sunny, open hike through the prairie on the hiking club trail. You can see the swallows flying over the flowers. Here's the overlook, and I think we're about to reach the overlook and monument up here. So we're going to keep hiking and check in. Ooh, there's a vulture. Look out. Oh, look at this. Oh. This must be where people...
Can you feel it? It feels very spiritual to me.
Yeah.
There's just a sacredness here.
We're at the Dakota Sioux Quarry, historical site right behind us, and boy, coming out here, you know, after the parks we've been in for the last day or so, it really feels like we're really out west. It almost feels like we're in South Dakota. I know we're just on the border, but really, you know, views like this, it's very arid and dry and rocky and just amazing. Let me see if I can get my camera over here. Just amazing views that feel like we're on the edge of the mountains, and the colors are just beautiful, and it just feels so peaceful and serene here. And Lene and I have been talking about just imagining what this land looked like when it was all prairie and native grass. And you know, we're looking at farmland and buildings and trees that weren't here, but just imagine the beauty that existed before all of that as well, and what that must look like. And yeah, just enjoying it. So we're gonna hop back on the trail. We're about halfway through the hiking club trail with more to go. We decided to take a detour to Pipestone National Monument, and we're checking out the first quarry and learning a little bit about the area. And this park. It's kind of a little treat. It's about 20 miles away from the state park we've been at, and that last hike was a hot one at Blue Mounds. If you do that hike, make sure you bring enough water and sun protection. But we had a good one, and we decided to extend our adventure a little bit and come down, and this is our first peek at the quarry. Walking through the Pipestone quarry on the Circle Trail. The Circle Trail is a 3/4 mile trail that is very easily accessed from the visitor center, so we decided to check it out. But here's a close-up of this beautiful and sacred stone that is still taken from this place today for sacred pipes. Look how cool this is. This is just so beautiful.
It's amazing back here.
It's real.
It's like
We were talking about it feeling like Disneyland, but it's real. Oh, I think we thought the water was dried up, but we hear a waterfall. I think we're gonna get to see a waterfall. We were just thinking maybe it was too dry, but maybe not. Listen to this. Oh. Look how cool this is. Ah, there it is. I wish I could jump in that waterfall right now. It's almost 90 degrees and it is hot out here. Well, good morning from Blue Mounds State Park Campground. This campground is really nice, wide open, quiet. I'm trying to talk a little quiet. There's still campers sleeping. But we're in a loop that has some electric sites and some tent sites. They also have remote campsites here, and they have opportunities to sleep in a teepee, which is cool. I think yesterday we showed you some of that video. And then this morning I noticed that we have a little trail here at breakfast that I'm going to run down, but also wanted to show you this. I was talking about the Minnesota State Park Hiking Club trails, and I earned my 150 miler patch yesterday, which I was pretty lucky that someone was working in the office and I got them to sign off my book and get my patch, so that was pretty cool. I haven't gotten a new patch. You can earn patches in 25-mile increments, and I haven't gotten a new patch in oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I need more coffee. Let me start over. I have not earned a new patch in almost 2 years because I've been hiking the Superior Hiking Trail and other things, so it's been really fun to explore some new parks and get my book signed off. This is what my book looks like. They're a little bit different now, but you get this cool book, and then it's got a little detail about each trail inside, and then you write down your mileage, and then you get a signature from the ranger or person on staff and get your patch. Anyway, let's go see what's going on down the trail down here. So here is a lovely view of campsite number 10, and I noticed this yesterday morning, but or yesterday afternoon, but I didn't come down here. There's a little trail right off of our campsite, and we are right on the river, so you can come down here and there's a nice little overlook. Oh, look how pretty that is. And there's another trail that comes down here. And so I'm not sure if this is an official trail. It kind of looks like maybe people just come down to see the water, or it might be an animal trail. But it's a lovely, lovely quiet spot this morning. Enjoying the sunrise. And today we're going to try to hit 2 more state parks on our way home. We've got 2 short hikes, I think Split Rock Creek and Lake Shetek. and that will make a total of 4 state parks and 1 national monument on this trip. Not too bad for an unplanned trip. I literally crashed some friends' plans and couldn't be happier. I have the best friends, Lene and Ruth. Thank you so much for letting me join your adventure and see a part of Minnesota that I've never seen. So super cool, excited for the day, and we'll check back in probably from Split Rock Creek State Park.
Good morning. Guest here. Here we are at Split Rock Creek State Park. It's a smallish park, and we're going to do 2.6 miles. It's kind of along the creek here, the little mini lake, and we're really looking forward to it. It's a great, gorgeous day, sunny, birdies doing their thing. It's wonderful. Happy to be here.
Yes. And we had a little drive from, where were we just at? Oh, Blue Mounds State Park. Wonderful, like cornfields, like the heartland of America. So even the drive in between. Whoa, bald eagle. Are you kidding me? Did you guys see that? I know I say I'm a bald eagle magnet sometimes, but wow, that was right over my head in the tree and flew out. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that didn't land on me. Whew, what a wonderful way to start our hike. I'm going to take that as good luck. Whew. Well, we just walked through kind of a wooded area. I think we've probably gone a mile and a half on the trail and still walking around the lake. We took a little tour of the campground. It was happily buzzing with campers, and now we've got this view, this paved section view of the lake, and it looks like some sort of like a dam. So yeah, we're going to get a closer look. Here's a little sign telling us a little about what we're seeing here. Dam nature. That's funny. I thought you just said that, Lene, to be funny. The sign says that. Anyway, whew, and check it out.
Yeah, and we're walking over the dam.
All right. Yahoo! The water is so calm this morning. It's beautiful.
It looks a little gross down there, though.
Yeah, don't drink that.
Nope.
Don't swim in it. Don't even look at it.
Nope. Nope.
Look at that. Bleh. Oh, there's a little trickle. Ooh. Looks a little slimy. Oh, we're back at the beach. That was a quick 2.6 mile loop. I can't believe how fast that went. I suppose Lene and I were just having a great time talking. Really nice park, and I would say, yeah, it looks like it has a really nice campground, quiet, great beach. This would be a lot of fun to hang out at. Probably later today this will be hopping. Nice lake, and what a little gem. So Split Rock Creek State Park in the middle of farmland, kind of tucked away, and a really nice little park. So next up we're going to hit Lake Shetek. I think that's a 1 mile hiking club trail, and then we'll start our drive back home. So we are at the beautiful Lake Shetek State Park and had a wonderful drive in through farmlands and just gorgeous fields. And beautiful day. We're getting ready to start the hiking club trail, which is the Loon Island Trail, and this is about a 1 mile trail on this gorgeous lake. And I tell you what, I would like to go swimming or kayaking right now. It looks beautiful. So our drive-in, we noticed that there are several campsites at this park, and it looks like there is some remote cart-in campsites here. There are some maybe those are canoe campsites. And then there was this nice shaded oak woods. That looks like a nice one. The sunrise, though, that was in a big field. That looked like that would be a place to really bake in the sun. So I don't know about that one. But here we are. Our first little view of the lake. Oh boy, does this look like a fun park.
There's some kayaking going on to the right.
Yeah.
Over here on off the island.
Oh yeah, look at that. There's our first hiking club clue. And this trail that we're hiking today is a lollipop loop. So we're walking across here right now onto Loon Island, short trip back. I am interested in knowing more about this park though. I think it's cool that check out this peninsula. This whole peninsula down here is a Boy Scout camp. So that would be fun to check out. And then we'll swing by and check out the Lake Shetek monument on our way out. And there's also a little historical cabin we might take a peek at too. But we're on the trail. And just like that, we're in the woods. It looks like Loon Island is probably all a nice little wooded area. Lots of oaks. Beautiful. We'll take it. This is our third day of hiking in the midday sun, and our first 2 days were on prairies. So it's kind of nice to get a little shade and some woods, learn a little bit about how this island has changed over time. Look down there. There's a deer on the trail. There it goes. Hi, little friend. That was cool. We were just saying how beautiful this hike is because it's a lollipop shape. We get a view of the lake on the whole hike, which is kind of unique, and that was really cool to see the deer on the trail. At our last park we were on, I think we were the first ones on the trail, and we were remarking that we just have so much wildlife. Birds, we've seen heron, we've seen woodpeckers, rabbits, squirrels, snakes, the bald eagle that almost swooped down and stole my hat. Yeah, for such a busy park, it's really cool to see all of the wildlife thriving and on the trail as well.
Oh, it was a downy woodpecker that we saw.
Oh, look, see?
And they have red-headed woodpeckers as
I've never heard of a great crested flycatcher.
You haven't?
I haven't. Well, we just finished our hike, and this was my 51st state park. Lene, how many parks for you?
21!
Yeah, and one thing I'll say about this particular trail, this is a busy park, but this is a nice wide trail, and social distancing at this park has actually been pretty easy. Sometimes we get on these trails and they're really narrow and you got to put your mask on and take all the precautions, but it's been kind of nice to have a big wide trail like this to enjoy. And this lake, it's huge. What, 3,500 acres? Is that what we looked up? Lene looked it up. It's a really big lake, so this looks like a park where you could have a lot of fun with a nice little hike in between. So to wrap up our road trip, we're going to be heading home, but boy, this was sure fun. And I do want to put in another plug for the Minnesota State Parks Hiking Club trails, and also encourage you to try to see multiple parks in a trip. You know, our state parks are a beautiful gem for everyone to enjoy. They're also, you can have some fun driving an hour or two in between different places and see quite a bit of the state that you haven't seen before. This is my first time down in this corner of Minnesota, and it's just been a delight to see something new. You know, I'm a big fan of the North Shore, and I go up there a lot, but it's a totally different feel down here. And what blew Mounds yesterday, it felt like we were in the mountains or out west.
It was so wonderful.
They actually have cactus there. It's in the guidebook. I did not see any, but you know, bison and cactus, it just felt like we were in a totally different part of the country. So anyway, wrapping it up, thanks for watching, and happy trails.